All right, today we'll do a little bit of a paper review. I just ordered the Midori A5 and A6 notebooks. I can't believe out of all this time I've never really even tried Midori paper. I've tried a lot of different papers, but not Midori. So I figured I'd do an opening on this, give it a shot, do a little writing sample, see how it performs. I like both the A5, A6. These are great for drawing with me if I go, grab a quick notebook, put it in a notebook cover, and use it. So, and also the A5 too sometimes. So let's start with the A5 size, and we'll open this one up and take a look at the paper and see how it performs. All right. Now, right inside, I guess you got some stickers here that you can put in the book and use them. I like this notebook as well. I think it is a lay flat. Oh yeah, it's definitely, that's why I got it too. It's a lay flat. So you've got this little thing around the book, kind of like Leuchtturm notebooks. It's got some writing in there in English and I'm guessing Japanese. Attached to the book plate on the flyleaf. Oh, it's talking about this. Gives you some instructions. The scratch of a pen or pencil against the grain of the pages makes writing a pleasure. Interesting. When all the pages are full, you have a personalized book. Keep it in your bookshelf for your favorite reads. The cover and pages are made from Midori paper, MD paper, which is designed for comfortable writing. Write anywhere you like. Okay, cool. MD papers are original paper that prevents smearing and bleed through and enables comfortable writing. Crafted using traditional Japanese threaded binding. This durable notebook opens out flat for easy writing. Yep, that's right. That's why I got it too. So here it is. It does have a little binding on there. There's some sort of there's a cover on this. Cover comes off. It's kind of like wax paper almost. And then you have, let's see here if I can get up close. There. MD paper made in Japan. Nothing on the back. Does have a nice binding on here, kind of gluey substance. It does open flat. Look at that. That's nice, right? Paper feels smooth. I like that. MD notebook made in Japan. It's very smooth. I like that. A lot of these paper, they don't feel smooth or they feel rough or, they may be great, but I like the smooth feeling. So what I want to do is I want to go to the last page on the back and I want to use that as the test subject. I'm going to break out let's break out the Asvine V126. That just has ink in it. And post that puppy. Let's give this a little run on here. Ooh, what is going on here? I want to make sure it's not the pen. Interesting. This is a good test. Let's try. It doesn't have any ink in it. Let's try. Oh, okay. Let's try a Lamy Safari. Okay. Second try. That might have just been the pen not having enough ink. Ooh. This feels nice. It is very smooth. I love how that paper feels. Let's do some to see how the bleed through is, if there's any bleed through. I'll put a little bit of pressure on that ink. Yeah, that's really nice. It doesn't feel glossy, so I can't imagine that it's the paper for the V126. I just don't think it had enough ink into it, or in it. Wow. Okay. So let's see how that performed. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Like barely ghosting. So that's fantastic, actually. That's really good. Let me try a different pen. Let me try. I want to try a. Let's do the Kaweco Perkeo. This one has a little bit of flex to it and lays down a good amount of ink. And it's super smooth. Oh my gosh. This is a super smooth pen, by the way. And this is Baystate Blue. I just recently did a review, and so we're going to use that ink. And that's a wet ink. That ink literally is glistening on the page. Interesting to see. That's all dried pretty quickly. All right, let's do some Baystate Blue. See if that comes through on the other side of the page. Oh, that's so smooth. That is so satisfying to go over that. This is fun to write on. Leuchtturm does good paper, but their paper feels not as smooth as this. It's smooth, but not like this. Rhodia paper would be the closest, but Rhodia feels like it has a coating on it. This doesn't feel like a coating. I don't know how to describe that. Where Rhodia does definitely feel like that, this doesn't. It just feels almost like naturally smooth. Okay. Dude, look at that. Just ghosting, but not even a hint that the ink is bleeding through. Now let me go over this ink again. This is usually when you run into problems. When you go over the ink, right? And hyper saturate it. So when you're rendering, or you're just, like I said, filling in, normally on Leuchtturm, it'll bleed through. You'll catch some bleed through when you hypersaturate. So we're just going to do that on this. Oh, barely. I'm starting maybe to see something here, and here, and maybe there, and maybe there. So I bet you if I hit this a third time, like while it's wet, and I went over it again, or maybe even just went over it while it's dry, I bet you I would start to see some coming through. But this is pretty good. This is a lot better than Leuchtturm. A lot better. So this is going to be a great paper. I might even just switch over to Midori here, at least for a while, on my drawing notebooks, because I do a lot of filling in. Sometimes I have to put a sheet of paper behind when I'm drawing so that sheet of paper catches the bleed through until it dries, so I don't get the next fresh page. This one is really impressive. So I'm liking this. Let's see the flex of this pen. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, just ghosting, that's it. You don't see anything through. Well, I'm very impressed. So this was a quick review of the Midori. I don't really need to open up the A6 because it's the same thing, but it does come in A6 just to show you. I like the feature, both lay flat. That's really great. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with the Midori paper. Definitely want to work with this here soon. As soon as I fill up my other notebooks, I'm going to break this one out and start putting some ink down in this one. Well, hey, I appreciate you watching, going through with me on this one for the unboxing, quote unquote, unwrapping, and first impressions. And you have any experience with Midori paper, works well for you, doesn't work well for you, leave a comment below. Hope you leave a like on this video, and subscribe for more weekly videos that are coming out. All right. Well, I appreciate you watching, supporting as usual, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.